Hello everyone, Gunter Talks here, and welcome back to another episode of Gunter Talks. No, seriously. Oh, that was a great start. That was a great start. We can tell we're doing this live, aren't we? Alright, so we are doing it live here on Twitch, and there's a few major different things about this particular episode while doing it live. For one, I am doing it with a face cam. So you guys can see me and you can see the microphone straight up in my face. So you can barely see the facial expressions because I need this microphone right up to my voice to have the decent voice quality for this particular episode. And two, it is also recording up on Audacity so that I can use it for the YouTube channel. And yeah, welcome to the live recording. This is going to be my first time doing this. I can probably say I might be able to do this more often so that I can actually have the mindset to set these episodes out a little bit more frequently because for the past 3 weeks, for the past couple weeks at least, the episodes weren't coming out because I was mainly trying to fix all this. I may have talked about it in a couple of streams in the past, but now I can actually go full deep into what I wanted to talk about earlier. So this episode's topic is going to be all about Twitch streaming and my history with Twitch streaming over the past lifetime that I've done it so far. Okay, so I'm still a newbie when it comes to streaming. I'm very fortunate to have all this set up, be able to save up and be able to make this work and trying to see what I can do with what I've got and just pushing on ahead without really going forward to what I don't know. My head's spinning because we're live probably, but I think it's a little bit more. I think it's a little bit more of a challenge nowadays than I did with what I did before, and I kind of welcome that. I kind of welcome the new challenge and see what I can do and adjust. And the kind of problem with that is that I am a pretty stubborn guy. I'll tell you that right now. I'm a stubborn guy, so it'll take a while for me to change a lot of stuff. So yeah, that's going to be it. And it will adjust and it will happen, but it'll take a lot longer than usual is what I'm saying. Hold on one second.
All right. Now, if you're listening to the audio version of this, you might notice a change in audio quality. And that is because I did the mistake, again, of not changing the microphone from the default of what Audacity has. It was set to this webcam microphone, which, as you all know, you could see on live streaming that it is far away from me and it is not going to have the best audio quality like this microphone would. You guys will probably hear it a lot better at the beginning without the crazy hiccups. But yeah. Hopefully this audio is a lot better and and hopefully it'll sound not too chaotic in the audio format on YouTube. Okay, what I was getting to before is Twitch streaming and my history behind it, because I like to do my history in terms of doing this type of episodes. My history of Twitch streaming happened in 2018. It's when I first streamed. I think it was around June, sometime in June, around when I first streamed on Twitch. And I've been wanting to stream for a long time. I've been wanting to see what I can do because I've had big inspirations by other streamers that are doing it. Had streamers like, of course, Maximilian Dude, one of the big known fighting game FGC streamers out there currently. And then eventually it led to seeing Wooly versus even Matt Muscles and Pat Stares at a former group of two best friends play or super best friends play. But yeah, they've separated and they basically focus on their own projects and works. But Pat and Wooly do a podcast together. And yeah, that kind of gave me inspiration to like want to do a podcast in the beginning. I think I mentioned that in the first episode, maybe. I don't know. I forgot. But so, and then also a recent streamer that I kind of looked up to is Coefficient. Coefficient is one of the other big name streamers that well, yeah, he's pretty big name. Oh, well, there goes my phone. My phone just dropped. Sorry about that noise. What was I thinking? Oh, yeah, Coefficient recently gave me a little bit more inspiration to stream, and yeah, that was a pretty big push for me as well. And yeah, that was a big thing for me. Now, I will say, starting out was a bit of a rough start. Not too rough, but it was a rough enough start. Because I started streaming on the PS4 share feature, the share broadcast feature on the PS4. Like, I would think a good chunk of people nowadays still do. Even I realize now that even though it was kind of a rough start for me, and I thought it was like, I don't know how well this is going to do. I realized that even back then when I first started, that a lot of big name streamers or big name fighting game players, I should say, not big name streamers, fighting game players still like to use PS4 streaming system just to like throw the gameplay out there. They may have a microphone, they may not. They may use something. They just use something to try to do whatever, and off their PS4 stream. And I was kind of, I was just basically just. I had a PS4, and then I was like, I want to do voice things because I was starting to really get into the voice because back then, I was deep in the theater acting, so I had more confidence in trying to get my voice out for stuff like this. So I bought myself a USB microphone. It was a Logitech, I think 270 or 260, C260 or something. The ones you can get for $30. Basic USB, all wired. You can actually see on the episode of or the playthrough of DMC5 that's up on my YouTube right now. You can go and check it out, and you can see on that little webcam that the type of headphone that it was like just a basic USB, and I was surprised how decent the audio quality was. It was still big tingy, but it was still pretty nice. The only real bad thing about it is that every time you moved, because the way the microphone is it was a plastic little microphone extension that would go towards your mouth, and it hooked up to this flimsy part of your headphones, and every time you move, the mic would pick up the little pop and creaks that you do when you move around, and it got. I was think it would probably be a little annoying for people to watch and listen to, but yeah, that's what I used right from the beginning. I didn't have a webcam yet, so I just used the headset mic and me streaming the gameplay. And I did that for, I want to say maybe close to no, it wasn't close to a year. I think it was about at least 6 months. 6 months to 6 to 7 months, I think. Because I played a lot of games. I played a lot of DBZ fighters, and that's what I played in the beginning. Played some BB Tag, of course. was big in the UNEL. That's what was big at the time. UNEL. That's Undernight in Birth latest. The old version before the current version that we have, which is the CLR. So, yeah, my mind's blanking. So, excuse me for the weird pauses. But yeah, so I was streaming that. I also streamed Heavy Rain. I also streamed some other games that caught my eye because one, it was like, oh, this is pretty interesting. I might as well try it, and all because it was free, I was able to get it off of the PlayStation Plus free game thingy. So I was able to like just dive in and play that while the short time I had with them. And Heavy Rain was one of them. I don't believe what the other one was. I forgot, but oh yeah, Ghost Simulator was one of them, but I didn't play it yet. I still haven't tried to play it. But yeah. I also played DMC 3. That was a very rough, even for me, that was a pretty rough one to sit through. Because it was literally one of my first ever attempts to try to play a Devil May Cry game. Before I played a bit of one, and I kind of dropped off for whatever reason. And I was like, I think it was because when I was trying to test it out, I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to play through this. I think I got stuck at one point. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to try and play 3 so I can get past it before I can get through playing with 5. So yeah, I played 3, 4, and halfway streaming 4, DMC 4, I bought a $50 PlayStation camera. Bought it and hooked it up and placed it pretty much where my webcam is right now. The kind of layout that I have is pretty similar, just now I've kind of expanded on it, but I'll get to that later. But yeah, I got the PS4 camera, PS camera, and set it up, set it to the right angle I wanted, and lo and behold, I got myself a webcam and a microphone. So, yep, I was making it look as decent as I possibly could. And yeah, I was able to make it work. And I've been rolling with that for at least a year and a half. At least about a year and a couple months. About a year and a couple months of streaming like that. And I think later on about 6 to 7 months. 6 to 7 months of doing that. No, it was like 6 or 5 months. I forgot. It was one of those times that eventually I became an affiliate on Twitch. So yay, congratulations. I'm able to actually get quote unquote monetized for my stream. But that's only the tip of the iceberg for a streamer. You have to like really keep at it in order to do what you want to do. But what else? Me streaming like that was pretty fun. And I was just like, it was the fun. I like streaming a lot more than honestly kind of making the videos, because making videos is fun, but I feel like I have a little bit more fun interaction with here on Twitch or just live streaming in general, and just be able to interact with people, saying and interact with comments, and give them my weird advice, or just hopefully try to entertain them with stupid voices, or just doing whatever. And yeah, that was pretty fun. I really like that aspect of Twitch streaming, and that's really why I want to keep doing this. I want to keep streaming. I want to keep trying to get my voice out and entertain people as much as I possibly can. And then eventually, I decided to get kind of annoyed with the USB headset that I had before, and I was like, you know what? Why don't we try and see if we can upgrade this a little bit? So I went to my local Best Buy, and I bought this Samsung Go mic, and then eventually, after I bought that, I went and went went to my local guitar center slash Sam Ash. If you guys know Sam Ash, that particular music place, then you'll know what I'm talking about. It's based. If you guys don't know that, then probably you just the nearest close equivalent to that type of store is like a Guitar Center, where I went and bought this mic stand. I bought this mic stand, and the one thing about this Samson Go mic, how the audio quality is pretty decent. It's not the best. It's not like crazy like studio type podcast type things, because you still need to have like a condenser. You still need to have these types of mixers to help make the right type of pitch and all this type of audio tech stuff that I really am not really truly focused on, not quite yet. But the crazy thing about this is, one, how decent the quality is for one, and the size of it. The size of this mic is actually pretty decent, even though it's super sensitive, so you gotta be very careful. And the other thing that's pretty crazy about it is the clip. Sorry. The clip of this microphone is pretty unique because you can clip it. It's made to be clipped onto your laptop. It's made to clip in your laptop, and you can adjust the mic from the little hinge on it, and to make it sit upright while the microphone is clipped onto your laptop. And that's supposed to help you with like conference calls, webcam calls, and stuff like that. But the way to be able to use this on this mic stand is I have to go and get a mic clip. So if you don't know what a mic clip is basically a clip that looks is basically just a circular thing. It was like a cup. It's like a cup looking thing that you screw in at the top of your mic stand, if it has the right threading, of course. So you screw it on the mic stand, and the cup basically is to hold the the type of microphones that you can use for karaoke, like the ones with the handles where you could just hold it like this. It looks like basically an ice cream, like a drumstick, the Nestle's drumstick looking type of microphones. So those slip right in there, and the way this is just this clips. Sorry for the mic noise. This actually clips. You can actually see for the people who are live. This actually clips onto the mic stand right there. And now just place it carefully on there, and it clicks right back on. It clips right back on. All right. So I think okay. I was just making sure the audio quality is still decent. All right. All right. So the clip gets connected to the mic clip, and everything is hunky peachy dory. So yeah, and then now I would and this pop filter. I had bought this pop filter as well. So this whole mic setup, the mic stand I think costs 10, pop filter costs 15, and the mic itself costs 30. So this costs little over $70, $70 or a little bit more. So this is actually a pretty cheap mic setup. In all fairness, you could probably get the same type of decent stuff with like a snowball. You can get stuff a snowball and do something similar like that. But I just went and I got the Samson Go mic because beforehand, I think I mentioned this in an earlier episode, I had the Samson Meteor mic, which that microphone costs basically as much as this setup costs. And that has a pretty decent quality as well. I just had to get rid of it due to not being able to keep it. Now, I don't know if I might get it. I don't know if I will, but I might get it again. I don't know. I have to see, because this microphone does the job, and I don't know if I'm gonna replace it. I don't know if I'm gonna get rid of this anytime soon. Like, unless this actually like falls apart, but I can probably just hunker down and just buy another Samsung Go, because of the convenience and the size and stuff, or maybe if I'm somehow able to go on the road, how if this all clears up and whatnot, or maybe this whole situation with what's going on now. Um, it was kind of depressing, but sorry about that. Um, but if I'm able to go on a road or something like that, and I want to do a quick podcast before, if I'm just stuck there and I can't do anything, I'll probably just do this type of setup with a laptop, and then for my main little main USB microphone would be the Samsung Meteor. I don't know, but yeah, and stick with this. This works absolutely well. All right. What else? What else to talk about? So I talked about me having this mic setup. Talked about me having this mic setup for a while. And while I was streaming off of the PS4, that's one of my main concerns. Like, I'm gonna make this look as decent as possible, even though I'm using a PS4 setup with a PlayStation camera. And I just make sure to just straight up have my thought process like, all right, I want to have the more decent audio quality. And I got the Samsung Go mic, and I went to town, and I was like, all right, the mic sounds a lot better. It sounds pretty cool, and I just can't mute myself, but you know what, that's fine. There's not really two big things about that. Yeah, I was able to make it work, and lo and behold, I think another 6 months later, I saved up more money and bought a PC. So yeah, bought myself a PC, and it's a very not the best PC, but it's a PC nonetheless. Upgraded a little bit with a graphics card and what else? Oh, a US SSD and a more gigs of RAM. And now I was able to run decently. There's some hiccups with streaming, and kind of, I guess I can talk about that. The hiccups in streaming is that there are games that I want to play. There are games that on the PC specifically I want to play, and also want to try to stream it. The problem is what I want to try to stream, what games that I want to stream, it has some difficult hiccups into like wanting to just want to, like, the way it is, it takes a lot more RAM. There's more spikes in it, more fluctuation. It's not a steady, like, consistent type thing to where it won't affect bit rate / it won't affect the processor, because the processor on this computer is definitely not the greatest. I've been kind of debating on if I can try to upgrade it if possible, but I have to wait a long time for that to happen, because I don't want to do it right away and just like have to not have a PC for a long time. I want to wait a little bit and do a little bit more research before thinking about doing that. And so I decided, you know what, the PS4 games run fine, so I'm just going to stick with that and see if I can stream any other PC games that will lighten the load or not do much as work, and try to do something like that. And yeah, that's the game plan for now, until I can figure out a way to help get it to where it's a decent quality for the games I want to stream. Because there's a lot of games I want to stream. I want to stream Guilty Gear Plus R again. I want to stream them fighting hers again, without having the stream be all so choppy. But I'm gonna probably go back to playing some Muse Dash. I streamed Muse Dash last night. If you guys want to check it out, go and check it out. It's archived right now. I had a lot of fun playing that game. It was a lot of fun figuring out how to use the controller and utilizing how the different buttons work for different things. And that was fun. I like that. I like that aspect. I might find a way to play Battle Chef Brigade again, because it had a real rough start. It had a rough start without the graphics card, installed when I was streaming it for the first time, and I might want to give it a go again, start over, and try to do a probably try my do playthrough with that. Probably do a playthrough with that again and start new and see what I can do. Okay. Um, so besides the struggle of streaming on OBS and trying to figure out what how to get stuff running, how hotkeys work, how to adjust bitrate, and knowing what games can play and what games cannot, and all these other like big things that you think you could try to make stuff work, and realizing it probably can't. Um, there's another struggle. There's another struggle happening right now, and that is Twitch guidelines changing in the thing about the DMCA type stuff. So that's this is a pretty hard topic to talk about, because for one it's still a pretty it's straightforward, but it's just crazy. Like, it's crazy to like think this would even happen. I mean, it's not as crazy when you think about why or who's doing it on the behind the scenes and stuff like that, but it's just crazy, like why would people want just to like stop letting this creativity go? I mean, of course there are repercussions to doing certain stuff like that, but they want to just go further and further into the point where it feels like they're actively trying to get rid of streamers in general on Twitch, which I really do hope that's not the case. It could be just DMCA wanted to do that and not just Twitch itself. They want to do just something, but unfortunately Twitch is, I guess, just stuck behind something, or they just slowly having the same mindset as the DMCA or something like that. I don't know. Like I said, this is a weird topic because I don't know exactly what's the blue point of what they're saying, like directly, or who's really pulling the strings and stuff like that. But basically, DMCA copyright claims, news and stuff like. Sorry, my nose is somewhat stuffed up. DMCA type stuff. Wanted to flag everyone using copyrighted music. I mean, I get that. You should be able to just be careful what you play, because most of the time it's not really your music to try to just throw out there thinking that it's yours. You just use it to go off of it. But yeah, it'd be helpful to have people commission or just like ask people permission to be able to use the music. Like, for example, for people watching this live, the music you're currently listening to right now is done by Matt Chrene. He actually did a thing where he put a list out of Twitch streamers permission. These are streamers I give permission to use my music while on the streams, and I happen to be on that list. And I was like, wait, what? I didn't even ask what. But that was really helpful. This was before I had this particular setup, so it was like 3 months or 2 months before the stream setup that I have. So that was very fortunate. I think I talked about this in another episode too. But yeah, it was very fortunate. And I actually reached out to him. I was like, thank you so much for being making me part of the list. I'll definitely try to use your music. After I listened to it, I was like, wait, who is this guy? I listened to a couple of his music, and I was like, oh wow, he actually got some pretty nice stuff. And he had a lot of selections, and I just went and was like, okay, I'm gonna choose these songs to put on the list. And I was like, I'm gonna be able to use your songs. They're really good songs. And he came out and was like, oh, thank you for sharing my work and stuff like that. It's like, all right, cool. So now I even put on the credits what music I'm using. So all the music you're listening to is from Matt Chrene. So go and check him out on the credits. There's a link to his Bandcamp / website, Chrene Beats, I believe. So go ahead and check that out. The intermission you're listening to right now, that was made by him. The podcast opening that you heard in the beginning and in the episodes that I put out on YouTube, that's from him. The opening music that I use in my loading screen in the beginning of the stream, that's from him. The end stream music that I use at the end of the stream, that's by him. And yeah, he just says I'm planning to probably use one more of his songs for one of the games I want to play for background music. So yeah, this guy does incredible stuff. Go and check that out. Go and check him out. This is not like paid promotion or stuff. That I just want to give the guy shout outs and props to making such awesome music and allowing me as well as other people to use his music without really big use of DMCA claiming. Go ahead and check it out and also buy his stuff. I'm planning to buy his CD or music tracks in the future. Because I believe one of his albums is just $10, so that's pretty cheap. Go and check it out and buy it. It's really good. So yeah. This is all good music. Go and check it out. All right. So, but yeah, DMCA stuff is pretty nuts and pretty stupid. I mean, I get the understanding for a certain point, but then it got to a point where it's like, okay, you're going a little bit too far with this. And it got to the point where like other people and senators wanted to pass some weird, stupid law about trying to get streamers, whoever failed the DMCA thing, gets charged as a felon. And that's like, okay, that's taking it a little bit too far, way too far. In fact, it's so weird. It's so weird. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But yeah, it's just weird, dude. It's just weird. I don't get it at all. I don't get it at all. People just want to be able to share their experiences online and just have fun. And if we're able to ask other artists to use their songs, we'll gladly do that. And also Twitch be able to try to help us as well by trying to be able to see what other music we would like to do, what music we can do and stuff like that. We know which copyright stuff is up, and be able to be like, okay, the thing is flagged. Can you tell us why it's flagged? And they're like, no, it's just flagged. Now you're done. You get banned, your channel's deleted, or if this stupid bill passes, now you're a felon. You can't vote, and you're probably get charged as a felon. It's like, that's stupid. That's stupid. Just tell us why this is the case, and if it happens, we'll be able to change it. It's not like we're even doing this stuff on purpose, you know? It's not we're doing this stuff and it'll be like, oh, we hate, we didn't even, I don't think we're even doing this stuff. Be like, oh, we hate the DMCA in the first place. That's why we're going to use your copyrighted music and stuff like that. No, we're not even thinking about stuff like that, dude. We were just, I think it was just some mistakes. We were just innocent, just didn't even know. But now they're just taking it a full degree into like, okay, that's really stupid. To be like, all right, we're going to just like give us money. I think it's because of the money issue. It's always the money issue. So yeah. I'm very fortunate to have person that be willing to let me use their music in a way to help share and let people check out their music as well, and go ahead and do that type of back and forth camaraderie type of jazz. Yeah, it's just weird, dude. I don't know. I don't get it. And I just hope that things. I don't think things are gonna really big change it. Oh yeah, I forgot. Twitch is also finding ways to ban or just ban you for certain words as well. So they got into that type of spiel. And yeah, it's gone to stupid territory now. Very stupid territory, and I don't get it. I don't get it, and I'm sure people out there get it, and they're probably doing a lot more precautions. But since I'm new, I'm making sure that the music that I do is make sure that it is properly used for one artist and one artist only. Because I don't want to. I was kind of scared playing Moustache as well, and then I realized it is really royalty free music from Japan. I realized later on there's royalty free music from Japan that has been used in this game. There are some songs that have been cut short and be able to use to be able to play. Um, but yeah, it's just so weird. It's weird. I don't get it, and I kind of wish it was just. I know it won't happen, and it's a big naivete on my part, but I just wish that it was just like kind of turn around to be like, all right, is there a way you can try to help us continue help people make a living off of what they do, off of entertaining others and stuff like that? And I know that's not really going to happen, especially immediately or at all. But I'm just throwing out hope because I'm a little bit too much of an optimist to like be too negative about stuff. So hopefully things change. But of course, I might be eating my own words. But kind of sucks that we're ending this podcast on a bit of a down note. But I just want to say, wow, I just forgot what I was about to say. All I say is just be careful out there if you're streaming. Be able to ask artists that are basically royalty free to be able to use their music and be nice about it. Don't be say, oh well, you're gonna be sorry if you ever not take me as your client to use this music because I'm gonna be making big bucks. You're not getting any of it, and it's like that's not a good way to talk to an artist or just a person in general. Sounds like you're a petty child, and it's so weird. I don't get that at all either. But I don't know. But like I said, be safe when trying to stream, and make sure you try your darn best to just try not to get caught up in this weird predicament. So that's what I'm trying to do, and hopefully you guys can follow suit. Hopefully the streamers can help you out as far as like, because for most people beforehand, the big streamers had to really take down videos of music they use. I know Max deleted thousands upon thousands of videos and clips. Willie did the same thing. I think it was like around 900 or so clips, and yeah. That's very unfortunate. And yeah, it sucks. It just sucks. So, all right. That is going to be it. That's going to be it for this stream / episode. Oh, yeah, we are streaming live this episode live. All right. So thank you guys so much for checking out the episode. And yeah. I'm going to call this a success. We've been talking for almost 40 minutes. The stream will say longer, but the recording will say otherwise. But yeah, if you guys listen to the recording, go and check out the stream. That's twitch.tv/CountryTrigger6. And hopefully you guys will enjoy the stream and enjoy me doing weird, stupid voices and playing fighting games and other games. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it. Be safe out there, guys. Be able to do what you like, and hopefully you guys can have a good time while doing it. So that's what I'm trying to do. Hopefully you guys can do the same. Take care, guys, and have a good night.